Hello world, welcome back to the Razor RC, and we got some upgrades for the Arrma Kraton 4S. This all fit the Outcast 4S, and I've got my Kraton 4S here in front of us. This is the V2 version, and suggested upgrades for this. Number one is definitely the M2C chassis brace. So as you can see here, this just goes from basically tower to tower on the chassis. The chassis is, in my opinion, the weakest point on this vehicle. It does tend to crack, definitely snap things, especially if you're doing huge jumps 20 feet higher. So even landing them, you can definitely still crack the chassis. So that I think is number one. And then RCAWD did actually send out a bunch of parts. They have a catalog of a bunch of different things for Arrmas and other brands, but the ones that looked the best to me, number one, aluminum standard drive shaft. So the stock drive shaft on this is plastic. You can definitely strip it if you get a rock jammed in there or something like that. They didn't really improve that over the previous even 3S vehicle, so they just kind of carry that over and over. I would suggest getting something aluminum, so I'm going to try out the RCAWD. Second thing is an improved slipper clutch. So these hubs can actually strip, they can actually crack. That is again another common problem. They just tend to move a little bit in that plastic chassis. The splines crack, and then basically you have to replace the hub. So this is an upgrade slipper clutch that they make for this vehicle. We'll try that out. Another option part which I think is worth taking a look at is the rear basically yoke. So this is for the rear differential. It also fit the front differential, but the rear is really the one that gets the most abuse. As the teeth and the ring and pinion gears mesh together, there can be a little bit of flex on the stock plastic pieces. In my opinion, they actually mesh a little too tight out of the box, so those will hold them together a little bit more firmly, not flex as much, not actually pinch it as much as well, and should make a little bit of improvement there. And then the last thing is some upgraded hinge pins. So the stock hinge pins aren't bad on these, but they are a little bit rounded on the front of these. So as they mate into the hinge pin braces, these red pieces here, if they flex a little bit, they can actually pop out, actually crack this hinge pin holder, I guess you would call it, right there, the plastic part on the chassis, actually rip out. And so these are a little more squared off, a little bit stronger, so I think a possible worthwhile upgrade. So we're gonna get these all installed and then drive the Kraton, see how it actually performs. But yeah, some nice little upgrades from RCAWD. I will have links in the description below where you can pick these up. And yeah, let's get this thing installed and drive it. Alright, there we go. A bash of the Kraton 4S with the new RCAWD upgrades. Center drive shaft looks pretty good, still straight, no issues there. This place is very rocky, as you can see, and yeah, no problems there. I am running the rear yoke, seems pretty good. Diffs nice and tight still. Front hinge pin braces. I did not run the slipper because one thing with this drive shaft is a little bit harder to get out. So the stock slipper has a cutout where you actually stick in like a screwdriver and push this out, which helps you take out the center drive shaft. Stock drive shaft's okay, but this one, it's pretty hard to take out with the RCAWD slipper because there's no cutout. So I'm not running that. I think the stock one probably something you can just leave. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. Look for more videos soon. Thanks for watching.